think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, hearts full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop up. Fuck you, you're lost. We all know that we never really want a boss.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. See, I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python. Grab what I like real fast, choke until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see, matter of fact. Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind you know I'll always manifest it.
What up, though? It's the word. You see the title? We're going to talk about it. But first, let me get to a public service announcement. What? Okay, there we go. Let me get to a public service announcement.
Subscribers, listen to me. Listen, subscribers, listen. We ain't talking about y'all, okay? We are talking to the collective. We are not singling nobody out. We are talking to a whole. When we get up here, we are talking to everybody. So if something hits your soul, that means that may be something you need to work on, okay?
Okay? Now that we got that out of the way, let's get into the chat. The realest one is in the building. What up, bro? What up? I appreciate you, bro. Hey, man, I got to rap with you. I was just thinking of something. Nexie. What up, though? I see my brother here. Keith, what up, bro? Make this go viral. Marlene, what up, sis? Antisocial. What up? First one in the building. Appreciate it. Yeah, man, we hit. I wasn't going to do nothing. I ain't even want to talk about it until I got remonetized. But I'm like, hold on, man. We just hit 2.5. We doing the damn thing. I appreciate everybody liking, sharing. A lot of it came from shorts, I know, but a lot of it came from y'all supporting too, because without the support, I wouldn't even be able to do what I do. So, any achievement that I achieve on this channel is ours. So I appreciate y'all. Man, that's crazy. And it's steady going up. We at 26 actually. We at 26 and we still growing. By the time we get remonetized, we might be at 3. So I appreciate y'all. We're gonna do some other crazy stuff over here too. But Files, what up though? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Marlene in the house. What? Marlene in the house. What? Yeah, Keith, bro, I appreciate you, man. I gotta chop that conversation up. I listened to it 3 times, bro. I keep listening to it because I keep hearing new stuff, and I'm looking like, oh man, we got a banger. You know, I can chop that up to short. I could probably make 2 or 3 videos out of that. We was rocking and rolling for like 2.5, almost 3 hours, bro. I appreciate that. That's content pimping to at its finest, and that's the movement. You know, showing, and you know, I was getting compliments too. You know, saying that it was dope how we had 3 men up here talking for hours, no arguing, no bickering, sharing ideas. Like we set the example, and that's the whole movement going into 2024, right? We've been doing this for a year now. You know, we've been doing this. This is what we do. You know, we have these difficult conversations, and we have good dialogue doing it. And people seek it. Now it's easier to find, you know, and we gonna keep growing. You know, we gonna grow off one another too. That's the thing. Building with one another. You know, you just don't build one facility, you build multiple. You know, imagine if we had multiple kingdoms. You know, so uh, I appreciate all this, man, because without y'all, I couldn't have reached it, and that's just fact. You know, I ain't gonna come up here. You know, some people. That's the thing too. You can you can tell when people um, are used to certain things, you know, and people helping me, people growing with me building with people. This is what I do in real life. So the humility you will see. But some people, they get too big for their britches. They get a big head to get where they come from. That's where all these sayings come from. You know, people do forget, you know, the grind, how hard it was, the people who helped them. But I'm not going to do that. So it's not that I'm overdoing it. That's just who I am. So if you, I've been doing this for a whole year. You'll see me be gratitude, you know, show gratification to anything people do for me. I appreciate it because you don't have to. Dee dee, dee dee, dee dee, dee dee. No one has to come here and spend time. No one has to like, share. No one has to comment. No one has to do none of that. But y'all do it, so I appreciate that. You know. But it is a couple things I want to talk about. I'm gonna piss some people off a little later on this week. I know I am. If not this week, next week, I'm gonna really piss people off. So I appreciate all the support. Yeah, I'm gonna be petty, but it's not even petty. It's just factual, and you know I'm gonna break it down. But that's cool. And you know the different collaborations. That's dope. That's about to be so dope. Me and Lisa J Stock about to do something. Oh crap! I forgot the messenger. I seen the message. I thought I sent. You know how you think you sent it and it didn't send, and then later on you look at it like, oh, it didn't send. Yeah, I did one of those, and I meant to message her this morning and totally forgot. So I got to get back to her. Yeah, but me and Lisa J Stock got something comment. We're gonna be talking about life insurance and the importance of it. You know, that's one of my licenses that I got. I've been practicing for 3 years now. So that should be good. So I'm looking forward to that collaboration. I'm linking up with Miss V on something. I'm linking up with a lot of people. You know, we building, we content pimping. You know, if y'all want to link up, let me know. We'll schedule something. Right now, it's hectic though. I'm doing an interview with Sugar after the holiday. That's gonna be dope. Me and Antisocial will do the part 2 and part 3 of the art of not giving a fuck. So that's dope. Hey man, too. Y'all need to get over the bingo. Bigo. What's that called? Sorry about that. But me and Tay was over there earlier. Tay be going live over there. And she was having a real good conversation. And just the way she handled the conversation. Because there was a brother coming up there and he wanted to vent about, you know, how modern women are. And the way she handled that whole situation, it was eloquent and it was very fruitful. The dialogue those two had. I got some of it screen recorded, but not all of them. Real spill in the house. What up, sis? Hey, make sure y'all. Hey, man, make sure y'all dropping y'all links, man. Definitely make sure you dropping your links. I'm telling y'all, y'all need to go check out Real Spill. Sis be over there jamming. We doing reggae. Let me know if we doing reggae. I'm gonna stay up. I'm definitely staying up. What was I trying to do? Oh, put the things up. But yeah, we had 2.5. We did that. You know, it's still going up. So we having fun. We learning. We growing. You know, like I said, I want everybody around here to rock with me, to grow with me. You know, that's the point of even doing all this. You know, I truly believe the greatest form of leadership is replication. If I can't replicate my success, then I'm not a good leader. So even from any aspect of us just chilling, rocking, you know, people coming on the channel, I want to be a positive influence and help them grow. You know, I've been doing that since I came on here. Always show love. Let's be in the building. What up, sis? Always show love to so many people like Liz, man. Liz showed me so much love, man. Especially when I first came over here, I didn't know what I was doing. Like I can't even tell you. I wouldn't have reached 100 subs if it wasn't for Liz. I didn't know what I was doing. She was introducing me to people. So many great people I met through Liz. A lot of great people. So just find genuine people on here who help you. She never asked for nothing in return. She Liz don't, man, and that's what I'm saying. You take the opportunity to meet people, you know, to talk with people, just in a genuine way. You know, there's a lot of different personalities on here. A lot of people do a lot of weird things. Is my screen keep going white, going in and out? Oh, I know why I did. Okay, my bad. Technical difficulties. But yeah, definitely. But this has been wild, man. This YouTube journey been wild. I've learned so much, and I'm still learning day by day. I'm learning. I don't need to be typing in everybody's chat. I just need to keep my views and opinions to myself at times. Not everybody. People I rock with, I rock with. But going into like a newer chat or a chat that you really don't comment on when they talking about stuff. And I thought I've been doing a good job at this. I can gauge when a content creator don't want you to comment. When they just want to, talk. Anti-social in the building. What up, sis? When a content creator just want to talk and make their point valid, I'm beginning to understand. I thought I had it down pat, but I got more work to do. Because you say one simple thing, and boy, oh boy, man, like, how am I supposed? Like, I don't know, man. Shit weird. My bad. I gotta download another. Yeah. So, how was your holiday going? How's the holiday season for everybody? Everybody doing good with the holiday season? Because I know around this time, people. Okay, my bad. Yeah. Happy holidays, though. Happy holidays. My bad. I just had to finish that. But yeah, I just had to learn. Sometimes it's like when I don't know, man. It's like people take things out of context. Like you can be saying the same thing a different way, and just because you ain't agreeing 100% or saying it their way, then they think you attacking them, and it's like, oh no, bro. But you know what? I noticed this. That don't happen. This is why I get upset. Damn, I'm trying not to be petty, but this is why I get upset when people say women are too emotional. Because it be the men. The women don't do that. You can go to a woman's chat, and even if you don't agree, like I was saying earlier with Tay, like the dude came up there and tried to challenge her point of view, and Tay was just talking to him, like, okay, I can understand. Women do that very well. I don't care what nobody say. It's men. Like you can be saying the same thing, just a different way, and because you ain't agreeing exactly the way they want you to, they want to go act like it ain't even all that. Just listen to what the hell I'm saying. Get out your emotions, and that's what it be. So how is women so emotional when men can't even talk to one another because they all in their shit? I do get out with my sister. Think I'm a kid. Cause you the baby, Marlene. You always gonna be the baby. You always gonna be the baby. That's why I tell my little sisters, like, look, y'all still my little ninjas. Y'all my ninjas. Y'all my babies. They get mad at that. But I'm serious, man. Like these dudes, like, and we supposed to be setting example. Look, and there's another thing too. Look, going into 2024, do me a favor. Please do not say people think they better than other people. Cause that's I think it's a new boundary. That's a trigger. Because it's like, duh, people do better than other people. That's a fact. Let me ask y'all this, right? We talk about this crab in the barrel mentality, right? When people try to climb out from where they at and other people pull them down. But then when people do get out and start doing better, them same people be spitting venom like, oh, they think they better than us. Like, what? No, it's not. Look, if someone is doing better and then they're looking down on other people, let me tell you how I handle that. Me personally, right? So if somebody's doing better than me and they taking the time out to look down on me, I look at myself and take accountability. Why am I in a position where they can look down? And normally what I do, I elevate myself so I can look them right in the eye and say, what up, though? What up now? People taking the time out, somebody doing better, I'm not looking down on people. If I look down, I'm reaching down. Other than that, I still got to climb on ladders. I still got levels to go. So I don't have time to look down on people. I'm still trying to get better. Now, when people look down on people, there's a couple reasons. I'm not even going to say a couple. There's variables involved. We're going to say it like that. But the most common one is because they ain't used to it. Tonya, what up, though, sis? People ain't used to it. If I'm doing better than someone and I'm looking down like you ain't crap, that's because it's probably somebody above me doing the same thing. Hurt people hurt people. If somebody climbed their way out from the gutter, they ain't looking down on people. They know how hard the transition is, how much work you had to put in. So they know what people have to go through. So you might find some people who push you. You might find some people who try to elevate you. Sparky, what up, though? Appreciate you, Sparky. I was in your bushes earlier. Congratulations on the 20 days. I know you doing good, so keep rocking out. Keep rocking out. Keep pushing. You got this. You got this. Yeah, those people who look down on people understand they got their own demons. And I'm not making excuses. What I'm telling you is stop paying them attention. And if they really piss you off, elevate to their level. Elevate above them. Use that as motivation. When I look at somebody who got more than me, you know what I think? That's inspiring. I ain't got time to hate. I'm inspired. They got it, so I can get it. That's just my mentality. If somebody got something and I desire it, I know it's achievable, and I go get it. That's just it. I don't do that victim stuff. I do not play victim. I have so many different things going on in my life. Even me losing my eyesight. I ain't about to sit here and cry and whine about it. So effing what? I can't see as good as most people. So guess what? I got to work harder at things. I got to be more efficient. It's just things I have to do. That's it. Me whining about it, me complaining about it, it ain't gonna do nothing. What I want people to feel sympathy. Where you use that at? What is sympathy good for? If you ain't using sympathy and empathy to motivate you, then what is it good for? That's gonna be like alcohol. You're gonna be dependent on it, and it's hard to get off of. See, drugs and addictions it's not just the physical substances. A lot of times it's emotion, it's desires, it's our thoughts. So no, I don't look down on people, and I don't want people looking down for me. If anything, help me elevate, congratulate me, appreciate it, pat me on the back every once in a while. That I enjoy it because everyone needs that. Everyone needs that. So I don't point fingers. I don't faces and stone. What up though? Hey, that's a dope chat. I like your channel, man. I like that channel. Hey, hit exclamation point word and now you about to drop your link. Y'all go check out Faces and Stone. Go check out my girl Sparky too. She on a journey. Support her. Cause she rocking it out. Strong woman. We be having good conversations over there. Dope channels though. Check both of them out. But yeah, so nah, it's not the fact that you better, but do better. If you want better in life, you have to do better. You have to put that work in, and it's hard. Some people get lucky. Some people get breaks. Some people get opportunities. Some people don't. Some people spend their whole life grinding in the mud. But the whole thing is you moving forward. You're moving forward. Some of us have to work harder than others. I've been busting my tail my whole life, and it's not getting easy. It's not getting easy. It's getting harder. So I know I got to tighten my boots up even tighter. The mud getting thicker. But I'm not going to complain. I ain't going to cry. I'm going to get to work. Because the time I sit there and try to draw empathy and sympathy from somebody is the time I can be putting in work. This is just how I live my life. And it's all about choice. It's about choice. It's either you will complain or you go do something about it. That's how I look at it. Either you'll complain about something or you go do something about it. And that requires action. A lot of people look for other people to solve their problems. And that's cool because we don't know everything and we ain't going to be able to solve every problem. We are going to need help. We are going to need assistance. But you will find that help and assistance if you're moving towards it. If you're just standing there and just waiting for some Superman to come out the sky and help you, it's not going to happen. You have to move forward. You have to try. Oh, no problem, Faces and Stone. Hold on, I see Miss Tracy in here. Miss Tracy, what up, though? Oh, the Seahawks won. I didn't think they was gonna get that one, but they definitely got that one. Shout out to Miss Tracy. Y'all go check out Miss Tracy. Check out everybody, man. Y'all definitely check out my sis Marlene. Check out DJ Tonya. Make sure we checking everybody out. Liz B. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Go check out Realist. Realist about to go live. We about to go over and get the thing in on Realist channel. Check out my sister Didi. I'm about to push her to go live more. I don't be worried about nobody. I keep it simple, man. And that's really, bro. That's what I be saying. Like people be so worried about other people, and it's like it's no point. Everybody's individual. We all go do things different ways and might get the same result. So my way ain't better than Realist. Realist way ain't better than mine. It's just more options for people. You see how you look at stuff? If me and this brother get together and we doing different things but getting good result, the same result, why can't we just, if we both teach our ways, then we can reach more people. Some people ain't gonna be able to learn my way. They're gonna need his way. Some people ain't gonna learn his way. They're gonna need my way. So why not just link up so we can reach more people? That makes sense. But people be in competition. No, my way's better. No, my way better. Y'all got the same damn result. Oh man, this is why I can't be talking to people, man. I cannot talk to everyone. I can't. So that's why I appreciate y'all letting me come up here and rap. Because I just can't have conversations with everybody. People be so emotionally charged with their thoughts. You know, if people don't agree with them with the way they do it, then it's a problem. Like, nah, how do you expect to come together with people? Everybody gonna think and feel differently. I am my only competition. Hey, Sparky, that's one of my mantras. My only competition is me. Like, I'm only competing with myself. That's the only I don't yeah, I just don't see a point because you gonna keep looking for people to compete with. That's just what it is. When you in reality you competing with yourself every day. You should be. You should be trying to become a better version today than you was yesterday. One step at a time. But you take the focus off working on you, becoming a better you, and you trying to be better. Well, you automatically lose because you're comparing yourself to someone else. That's your measuring stick. So you can only be good as them. This is why I don't compete with no one. If I compete with anyone, then I can only be as good as them. When if I compete with myself, the potential can be unlimited. Acting accordingly. Acting accordingly, definitely. But yeah, man, it's crazy though. It's crazy how we growing over here, and we steadily building it, and that's a good thing. New people, new faces, new ideas. Um, is always welcome. And like I said, I am not one of them content creators. I love clarity. I love having dialogue and conversations. I don't do the back and forth, But if it's information that can be extracted, I'm down for the conversation, So having a different view and opinion is always welcome here. Just because you don't see things the way I do, don't mean you're wrong or right. It just means more opportunities for us to get information to people, and that's what I do. So I appreciate that. It's just sad that you hear it's like someone yelling for help, but then when you get there, you realize they don't need help. So it's just sometimes when you hear people say, "Yeah, I want to build," and then you go to have a conversation, and you can't even talk to the person. You arguing, you debating, who's right, who's wrong. Let's talk about what's right and what's wrong. I don't care about who's right and who's wrong. I mean, it's levels to it. It's just levels to life. That's just what it is. Different people on different levels. And then being on social media is different because in real life, you have a particular environment. On social media, everyone has access to everyone. Some people in real life, I wouldn't even be talking to, probably. Never would have met them, never would have been around them. And that can be good or bad. Two things can exist in the same space, right? So that can be good or bad because you could be missing out because you don't go in this type of environment. But then you don't go in that type of environment because you know it's a particular type of people there. So you just don't indulge. I don't none of my um none of the people I know that's really successful go into the hood unless they have to buy property. Unless they buy property or something like that. Unless they get business there. I say it like that. And people may look at it like that's a bad thing. No, they're not used to things, possibilities that can happen there. Some people don't take risks. They're not from there, so they don't go there. There's some people who make it out the hood because of the experience they had, they don't go back. Not to say if they do go, it's going to happen, but they understand the possibility. Nothing wrong with that. That's not nobody looking down on nobody. That ain't nobody saying they better or nothing like that. That's just they have experiences in life to tell them not to do this, not to do that. That's just what it is. if the people in the hood, in my opinion, people in the hood want to get out the hood, go talk to those people and see how they got out. Get out the go. You can't expect help to come to you. Sometimes you gotta go to help. That's what I'm saying. If you want to get out, if you want to do better, if you want more, well, go do it. Go do it. Nate the Great in the building. What up, dog? Miss 702, what it do? I can guarantee you had it been, but it would never. Hey, I'm telling you, really. It's just, I don't like even having conversations, right? Like if a person tell me I'm talking white, I don't even want to have a conversation with. I don't even understand what talking white is. Using proper grammar, it's not talking white. It's just using the language correctly. And why would you fault people? Again, this is what I'm saying. When people do better, other people want to make fun of. You assuming someone because they talk, they use proper grammar that they looking down on you. That's an assumption. You're gonna make yourself look like an ass because that's not always the case. Sometimes people do more because they want more. I listen to classical music. When people hear that, they be like, bro, you be listening to this white. You know some of the very first classical composers was black. But how you gonna say this white music? I was talking to this dude about, he called me an Uncle Tom. And I'm like, yeah, I am. I'm an Uncle Tom. I am. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm being honest with you. I'm an Uncle Tom. I liberate melanated minds. That's what I do. That's what Uncle Tom did. Uncle Tom freed black people. But you see how ignorance will cause someone to use something that our ancestors did that was great and defile it and use it as an insult. You don't even know who Uncle Tom is, and you think it's something bad, and you using it to insult me because of what? Because I speak a certain way, I talk about certain things. You think I'm a sellout because I educated myself, because I went and got more. We complain that black people don't have nothing, don't own nothing. But when they do, what happens? They don't get supported. And then they think they better because they moved out the hood. Now they think they better. But then we complain we don't have nothing because when we do get something, we don't get support. People make excuses why they don't want to support. Well, it ain't good as those people over there. You're right, because they just starting off. We had a lower level to start from. And some of us just said, put our heads down, said, fuck it, we go put the work in. You accept it and do something about it. But even as you're doing that, your own people tearing you down. But then people complain about, yeah, that crabs in the barrel mentality. And that's what I'm saying. When the crab get out the barrel, now the crab think he better than the crabs in the barrel. Nah, y'all was trying to pull me down. And then people be like, oh, they don't go back to the hood. You know how hard it was to climb out of there? You was trying to pull me back in. Now that I'm finally out, you want me to go back? I told y'all that story when a dude tried to set me up. And his whole intent was to get me to lose my job. So I would have to come back. So I would be dependent on the street. His thought process was like, well, if he lose the job, he gonna have to come back. That's crazy. You see, like when you really think about this, people thinking like, well, I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z, so his life will be shit. That's what you spending your time on Earth to try to mess up somebody else's life. So that's telling me one thing: your life ain't good. Because if your life was good, you wouldn't be focused on trying to make mine bad. That wouldn't even be a thought. Snapped back to the bottom. Yeah, that is crazy. About being able And see, that's what I'm saying. Like, once you endure and you overcome, that teaches you how not to go back there. But then people try to fault you, right? People try to fault you for doing better. Like, no, you're not gonna make me feel bad for working hard and achieving whatever I achieved in life. You're not gonna make me feel bad for that. And that's what people do. Like, this another thing in 2024. Please don't say this to me. No one is perfect. Because I'm gonna tell you, duh. Nothing is perfect until it's finished. And if you live in a human life, you can't be perfect until you die. That's just an excuse. It's not the fact no one's perfect. We should be working towards perfection. Let's do that. Let's change the way we think so we can do better. It's not about being perfect. It's about trying to get there. At the end of the day, ain't that the goal? Everyone wants to go to their heaven, to the Valhalla, whatever afterlife you will experience after this. That's where people is. That's where their goals are set. So you have to be perfect. So do the work. Try to be as perfect as you can until you die, and enjoy it. Because other than that, you're making a justification or excuse for bad behavior. Normally people only say that when they when they display something bad, and they try to incorporate everyone else into it. Well, no one's perfect. Duh. So yeah, don't say that in 2024. But I'm serious. Just being genuine with people, working with people, respecting people. You know, it's like we adults, and on this app, it's so crazy how adults can't get together and articulate their words where they're not disrespecting or insulting people. That's crazy to me. This is what I'm saying. A lot of the type of people I wouldn't even be dealing with. If we supposed to be having a conversation and we can't do that without insulting one another, then I'm not interested. Why am I even talking to you? To yell and scream? Nah, man, we did that in high school. We did that in grade school. We adults now. We have to be examples for the ones under. So we have to show them how to effectively communicate. Flat and simple. And to do that, I can't be insulting you. If I'm trying to talk to faces in a stone and I'm steady throwing jabs and insults at them, you think he gonna want to reply to me with anything else but what I'm giving them? No. Any and everybody has the right to defend themselves. So if I throw a punch or a jab at you, yeah, you got the right to defend yourself. People be so shocked when they say something wild to somebody and then they come back and say something else. Like, what did you expect? You just insulted them, especially on this app, because you because you said something and you said it as a joke. Don't mean they received it as a joke, and you can't expect them to. Everyone has different boundaries. That's why I don't joke and play with people I do not know. And if I do say something that insults someone, then I'm a man. I can apologize. Ain't nothing wrong with apologizing, especially if you didn't mean it. But you hear people, well, you took it as I was just joking. Like, now you justifying bad behavior. This is why I can't talk to people. I read too much. I read people. This is why I can't talk to people. Dre, what up, though, bro? Hey, man. Oh, man. Big fight card, Dre. Saturday. Big fight card. That's probably the biggest in the history, huh? I don't know, Dre. I might have to cover that one. I might have to talk on that one, Dre. Yeah, Wilder and AJ on the same fight card, not fighting each other. That's crazy. Yeah, we fight fans over here too. Combat sports is the way of life. That's why I can be so calm and cool because I know how to handle myself. But yeah, you just have to you pick your tribe, man. That's what I'm learning on here. You just pick your tribe. Pick people you can rock out with. If you can't respect the person, you don't need to deal with. I ain't dealing with nobody I can't respect. And guess what? The things they do don't even affect me. We focus too much on what we don't have and what we don't want instead of focusing on what we have and what we do desire. I was listening. Like I said, Tay was on that other app earlier, and I was about to get up there and tell the brother, like, look, you fishing in the wrong pond. The fish you getting, you want salmon and you getting catfish. That's you, bro. You in the wrong pond. You got to go fishing where the salmon at. Can't keep going to the catfish pond expecting salmon to be in there. It's a catfish pond. If you want better, you got to do better. You might have to travel further to get to that pond, but you need to go. You need to go. Don't steal my analogies, people. Trademarking that one. But yeah, and then this too. I wish Tay was there. I wanted her to hit the panel so we could talk about. Yeah, hold on. 'Cause that was a real dope conversation she had earlier. Oh wow, I thought I put that. Oh, realist, I didn't even send you that message. I put that in. She probably asleep with folk. And that's the thing, realist. Like that. I learned that, man, because it's like it's eventually it's gonna be an issue. It's gonna be an issue. It's just, and that's look, man. It's everyone ain't for everyone. So you might find someone that everybody like might be popular and cool, but it might be something you don't respect about them. Don't deal with it. Don't deal with it because eventually it's gonna be an issue. If you can't respect the person, it's gonna show one way or another. And sometimes it's not even the person. It's not even you. It's just what just that's just the way it is. Everyone has an oil to their water, and they just don't mix. And that don't mean a person bad or good. It's just like me and you just don't click. And there's nothing wrong with that. I know some real good, some cool people that everybody like, and I'm like, it's just something about them. There ain't nothing, no fault to the person. It's just everyone tolerates different things. So it may be something the person do that may trigger me. So why go around it? That's just how life is. Some people it comes natural. Things like respect and awareness. For me, it does not come natural, and I have to work hard for it. Anyone gets it all figured out. Provide. Oh, you talking about people respecting you? If you talk about people respecting you, I would say this. I feel it. Sometimes it's our environment. Well, most of the time, um, if that's what you're saying. If you're saying like some people get it naturally, and then some people, it feel like you got to work harder to get people respect. Sometimes it's the environment. It's not even you. It's just the type of people you're around. That's what I learned because my circle is a dot. Is I can build relationships easier online than I can in real life, and that's because of where I'm subjugated to. I guess I'm not gonna say subjugated. That's a harsh word, but because of my environment, right? It's more like-minded people. It's easier to find more like-minded people online because I'm not limited to one area. But when you live in, you kind of limited to that area you in. And if it's not a community or a tribe or a village, then you got a lot of different types of cultures, personalities, people displaying different things. Even within families, you see that. You can grow up in the same household, get the same morals and values instilled in you, but people turn out different. Make it a thing of being straightforward and honest at all times. Yeah, the way I look at it, folks can call me a few different things probably, but just be sure you mention authentic. Yeah, yeah. It don't I don't know. It just don't affect me. I mean, people. I say it don't affect me to the point where I feel I have to address just anyone or everyone. Particular people, I will address. Like if you in my circle, then it's different than somebody outside my circle. You know, if I done rocked with you and then yeah, I will address it. But even then, it's like I'm just gonna address it and I'm gonna let it be because it is what it is. You know, this app is weird. People on here weird. It's just weird, man. The thing, um, the levels of that. You know? But like I said, just like you, like when I said it's easy to build relationships on here than offline because the access of the different people you have, you get the opposite. You get the polar opposite of, you know, you get the people you don't want to be around on here too, and everyone is just in a big mesh pool, just a big pool of people. At any time, anybody can click into anybody's chat and say anything they want. You just gotta, I guess, weed the garden, get the weeds out so you can bear the fruit. Took me a long time to understand other people, and I got a lot of help and a lot of grace along the way, and it took me a while to realize it all. Yeah, it takes time. Time and experience gains wisdom. You know, that's how you get wisdom. You know, time and experience. Um, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, we all at some point feel like life is just how we perceive it, right? Just how we look at it, just from our personal experiences. But then as we mature, we start to realize that life is bigger than us, that we just a speck of sand on the beach. That's truly what we are. Every individual is just a speck of sand on the beach. Time is infinity. Time is more like the ocean. It's endless. We just there for a period of time. And the grace, the compassion, the empathy people showed you along your way, you know to show that to other people. You know, that's what I do. Because so many people gave me so many opportunities I probably didn't deserve, but they did it. So at times I do that with people. You know, I'm very compassionate, understanding with people. You know, even when people, you know, I feel like do a transgression against me, I can let it go if I see growth in a person. You know, I don't hold that against them. You know, people go through things in different times of their life, and sometimes they act out of character. I look at it like that too. You know, I look at the person as a whole. You know, and try to take in any information that might give clarity to the situation. You know, because if I'm going through something, I ain't trying to talk to nobody. I don't want nobody talking to me. Just let me deal with what I got to deal with, and then we can be cool. But some people, you know, they like to, you know, some people need to vent and talk to. I'm not one of them people. If I'm going through something, let me deal with it, and I handle it. And that's just how I am. You know, people different. Some people do need to be consoled and stuff like that. I just need time. So it's just looking at the person as an individual. Drugs and cocktails. Yeah, she probably fell asleep. My bad, bro. I thought I sent you that link. I sent her own link earlier. But you gotta download that. We be over there tripping, really. Be fun over there. Liz, you got a Bigo? I think you'll do good on that too, Liz. That Bigo. It's kind of crazy though. Look, man, this is how crazy this app was. Realist, I was flicking through it last night, and I'm looking like, what the hell is that sound? The only thing you see, like, you see the lady, and then I'm paying attention. I'm like, this lady is flicking her bean, and she literally flicking the pearl. That app is wild, man. People be doing some wild stuff. This one lady, her stream got cut off because she was playing with her camel toe, and I'm looking like these people on here is like online prostitution. So you got to be careful. You got to be careful where you go on there. But it is some cool channels on there. There be people playing music, people cooking, people doing all types of things. But it's some weird people on there too. I was telling Tay like people was coming in her chat room saying some crazy stuff. I'm looking like this is like Plenty of Fish 2.0. Yeah, yeah, Liz. She was in there. I'm like, what the hell is that sound? And it's like, I'm like, oh, that's what she doing. And then she got the making all the other sounds, the pleasurable sound. You know, I'm trying to stay rated PG. Then she started making. I'm like, oh, she going to work. She playing. Yeah, like okay. Let me scroll up before my wife look at my phone. See what I'm doing. I'm telling you, man, that app is wild. It's wild. You don't. Hey, you think these YouTube streets wild? The Bigo streets wild. Yeah, them. There's a lot of twerking on there. I'll tell you that. Like they be trying to get them beans or them jewels or whatever you donate. Like you don't donate like super chats and stuff like that. You get like gifts and send the person gifts and stuff. Months ago, yeah, I'm gonna send you the link. I'm gonna send you the link to eat. Yeah, we be in there chirping, man. It'd be funny, bro. Oh man, I ain't even gonna tell y'all, but yeah, just come through. Y'all, matter of fact, let me put her link in the chat to her page. I don't even know how to do it. I don't know how to find the link on there. How do you share this? Is it this button? Oh, okay, okay, I think I found it. Yeah, man, this junk is a trip. Yeah, hey, Miss Tracy, put your you got a mod stick. Put your link in the chat. Um, yeah, it's a trip. Miss Tracy, they be tripping on there, don't they? They be man, Liz, I'm telling you, they be tripping on there. If any of y'all children got bingo, get them off. You don't know what the hell they looking at. I promise you. And there's some weird stuff on there. Um, I don't look, man. You just don't get lost in those streets. You'll get lost. You'll end up somewhere you don't want to be, seeing or hearing something you don't want to hear. I did that a couple. I had to turn everything off, man. It was like I don't know. People like come watch my bingo live. Come do this. I'm like, man. I clicked on it. Only thing you see is a butt shaking. I'm looking like, oh, what the hell? You trying to get me beat up? You trying to get me beat down? My wife don't play that. You see rump shaking. Like, nah, man. This ain't no loop video. Yeah. So we're gonna have a journey next year. We're gonna get deeper into some of these topics. We're taking the training wheels off. So the quorum is a must. Let me put it up. Let me put it up. Hold on. Gotta have realists. He ain't on the panel, but he on the panel. You feel me? Just act accordingly. Just act accordingly. But yeah, I'm not gonna be. Yeah, I ain't typing in no random chats no more. I am not doing. Mm-mm. And then there's so much I want to cover. I just don't know where to start it. That's the crazy thing. I don't know where to start it because I've been having fun having these conversations about personality. I can do that for a whole nother year, but I want to get into a little bit of the metaphysics and the spirituality and the religion. I want to hit those topics. I want to talk more about culture too. Um, Having conversations that people can benefit and get some tools to use real life right now. That's why I like the personality conversations and the behavior. Yeah, that's something. You almost at 3K. Yeah, you've been putting in work over there. I gotta go back through and watch all the videos. Yeah, I've been getting back into editing, and I'm actually working on like two projects for other people. So I've been doing that too. And then my daughter, she moving around now, man. I'm chasing her all around the house, and she taking steps. She almost walking, but boy, when she get on all fours, she be out. I be like, how is you crawling so fast? Wife then gave her. Oh yeah, yeah. I thought. I mean, see faces and stuff. Like when I first started this channel, I didn't know what I wanted to talk about. I got a background in theology. Um, I studied history, so there's a lot of different aspects. I want to talk from. But I study behavior too. I'm into finances. There's a lot of stuff that I indulge in. Combat sports. I've been training in mixed martial arts. Well, I've been training in martial arts, not actually mixed martial arts, but I've been training in multiple martial arts for the last almost 20 years now. I'm getting old. I never thought I'd be, I wouldn't. I never thought I'd be doing something for 20 years. But yeah, so there's a lot of and even the philosophies in martial arts. A lot of the philosophies I share on here comes from what I learned in martial arts because the physical combat is just like the mental and the spiritual combat. We don't look at life like that. We don't look at it like we have to protect ourselves mentally and spiritually. You know, that's why things affect us so deeply because we ain't prepared for it. A lot of people ain't prepared when people say something um, that can be insulting. Catch them off guard, so you have a reaction instead of a response. When you prepare, you can respond to it. You don't have to react. Most reactions are impulses off emotion. So, um, even looking at it from that aspect, you have to mentally and spiritually be prepared. And to do that, you have to put the work in, just like if you was practicing martial arts. So that's how I correlated a lot of that, associate a lot of that. So yeah, and I just got into stoicism, so I'm studying that as we speak. Oh, what did I put? I'm studying that as we speak. Different philosophers. I am infatuated with Diogenes. I'm fascinated with Diogenes, and I think just because he was like the oddball out of all of them, Epictetus, Socrates, he's more like a oddball out of all of them. And his philosophies was just like, fuck it, live life. Like I don't agree with everything. I never do. I never. But I take what was useful, and I use that. And Diogenes, to me, his philosophy matches me more. But then, like, I don't know. I like my favorite philosopher. Uh, I like the Confucius until I ran into Miyamoto, the writer of the Nine Rings. Uh, so Miyamoto. I call him Miyamoto, but it's Miyamoto. I can't even pronounce his last name. But his philosophy was almost like tailored to me because I always felt like a lone wolf. I always felt different from everything and everybody. And I think that's why I like Diogenes because that's how Diogenes is too. So those philosophers who preach um, master self and you can master the outside world, I tend to gravitate towards them more. Yeah, Sparky. Yeah, I remember we was having that dialogue about stoicism. It's dope. It's dope. Shout out to Cat Daddy. That's who introduced. Like I knew the philosophers, I just didn't know the ideology. I was fully aware of the philosophy. I just didn't um, know the ideology. I didn't know the whole practice behind it. I listened to them. I read some of them, but I didn't look at the lifestyle. Um, and it's interesting. Like I said, it's interesting. I see a lot of it has comedic teachings in it. I can show you Buddhism teachings in it. Um, I believe everything's connected anyway. Everything is told. The same story is just told different ways from different perspectives. That's how it is. We can observe that right now, right? You can have 15 people watch something happen and they all tell different stories of how it happened. That's how all these philosophies and religion, that's how all that stuff is. Same story just told from different perspectives. Yeah, but I'm definitely going to indulge more into that. I think that's what the mass majority of people, want, information, to be aware of different things. And I'm just going to present it in a different perspective, my own unique perspective. Dang, it was something I wanted to play. Oh, I didn't even upload it. Yeah, but I didn't think I was going to hit, I didn't think I was going to hit 2K before the new year. I definitely didn't think I was going to hit 2.5, but we're still growing. By the new year, we might be at 3. But we're going to bring some new things and do things in a new way. And like I said, yeah, we're going to be at 27 before the end of the night. We're definitely going to hit 27. But yeah, we go. Oh, man. I just seen what my wife sent me. But I appreciate that, sis, and I appreciate you helping me spread that message. And I appreciate everybody helping me tweak and define that message because it's not just me need to be heard. All y'all need to be heard. Everybody got a message, man. And if we come together, we can speak it loud enough where people can hear it. A lot of great content creators over here doing a lot of great content, and what we're doing is um, we're sharing our perspective. We're sharing our views and opinions and how things work. And the more we share, you never know who you might help. Like I said, I can come up here all day and talk about many different things, but I'm not going to relate to everyone. So the more people who indulge in these conversations, like I said, we can get more information out to more people. We might can say the same thing in a different way, and you can reach a whole different audience of people. So why be in competition with that? Why not work with one another? Nate, great show earlier, bro. He was talking about unity. The points he was hitting, and he was talking about in a relationship. But we all in relationships, really. It might not be a romantic, but if we come together and work together, we can get more done. You go get more done working with people than you will working by yourself. That's just how it is. The hard part is to find the right people. But just because something hard don't mean it can't be done. And normally, the harder things are, the more valuable the fruit that comes from, the more satisfaction we get. And that's kind of probably sick and twisted, but that's just life. Some of the best things in life are free. But the other side of that, you gotta bust your ass for it. You gotta put that work in. You gotta show you worthy of even having it. You just gotta put that work in. It takes a village. And that's what we building, Liz. That's what we've been building. Day one since day one. Liz the theory. Like I said, between her, Nate, um, who else at the beginning? Her, Nate, Nets. Shout out to Nets. Nets looked up. Hooked brother up. Nate always hooked me up. Liz always hooked me up. At the beginning. And Liz is probably the first person who was like, damn, bro, we need to get you in front of people. People need to hear you. And I'm like, what? I'm just talking. She like, nah, man, you need to be heard. Liz was the first person, I promise you, who told me that. People probably thought it, but she said that. Like, nah, man, we putting people in front of you. Y'all got to hear this. And I forever be grateful for that. She didn't have to do that. She extended me to her community. any community that she went in. Late night food petting. The dream is free. The hustle is sold separately. Hey, you need to trademark that, Sparky. That's dope. I like that. The dream is free. I thought, ladies, the I talk. What up, sis? Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all dropping y'all links. Nightbot is on his job. Exclamation point word will drop your link in the chat. And that's if you don't have the stick. If you do, drop your link. You know, make sure we connecting with one another because it's free. You know, it's free, and it goes a long way. And people support in different ways. So just understand that. So people, we can support one another. There's different ways to support. So you might can't catch everyone's live. Maybe you can share it out. Maybe you can hit the like. Lisa J Stocks in the building. What up, sis? Hey, I was just talking about you. My bad. I thought I typed the message out, the last message you sent me, and I thought I hit send, and I didn't realize it until like 2 in the morning. I'm like, I don't want to send her something this late. So I said I'll send it in the morning. And then when I start doing the live, I realized I didn't send it. So I'm gonna message you in a minute. I know I know it's cool that you in here. I'm gonna message you in a minute. But yeah, I was telling them that we got a collaboration coming up after the New Year or after the holiday. So make sure y'all linked up with Lisa J Stock. Lisa, drop your link in the chat. Make sure your exclamation point word, ladies. If I talk, hey, they got a dope channel over there too, and that's what I'm talking about with the ladies. Us men, we can learn a lot of things. We can learn a lot of things. The ladies can learn from the men can learn from the ladies. But men, this is what I'm telling you. Just because a person has a different opinion, don't mean they attacking you. So even like when I go over there and we have conversation, they may state something one way and I say, well, my experience this way, and we have dialogue about it. Like women are, I don't know, just from my own personal experience on this app, I don't have issues with women on this app having conversations, these difficult conversations at times. I personally just never had it. I've seen it, I just never had it. I guess it's the type of women I indulge in conversation with, but um, I don't see that issue with the women. I see it more in men. So we can learn that. And women, y'all can learn this from the men. Let it go. Y'all women be holding grudges. Boy, that's why I say I don't never get on a woman's bad side. They ain't gonna never let that go. What Marlene always say, lifetime petty. I ain't trying to rub no woman the wrong way. I'm straight. Mm-mm. Oh, where we at? Let me get back into the chat real quick. And it doesn't matter to me. It's about the message, yeah. Life too short for grudges. It ain't worth it. Hey, man. I try to tell people, man. I had a family member. They was mad at some stuff that happened when they was a kid. I'm looking like, you in your 70s. Let it go, baby. Let it go. It's done and over with. Like you ain't have like 60 years to get over that. Like, come on now. I don't know. I don't think I can't. I just don't hold on to things. I just don't hold on to it in my channel and women. And that's how it usually is. You know, usually the women get along with the man and the man get along with the women. Like you see the brothers in my chat, these are my bros. These are literally my bros. These are the people I call my bros. Other than that, it'd be predominantly women. That's why we call this the honey pot. This the honey pot over here. That's all right. We take all the women. Bring all the women over here. But yeah, I have more women over here than men. And that's how it usually go. Force you to deal or interact with someone you don't want to. Right. But see, people, I don't know, man. I see so much weird stuff on here. And Some people I had to stop watching because I'm like, I can't figure that out, and I'm gonna get a headache. When they say my scalp hurt, I can't figure that out. It's like people keep going places where they know they ain't want it. Like if I know this person don't like me, why would I go to this person's channel and chat? Like if you want to watch, that's cool. But if you know they don't like you, why go over there and chat? Oh, this person gonna respect me. Or why not just be around people who can respect you? I ain't trying to force nobody to like me, to listen to me, respect me. I ain't trying to force nobody into doing none of that. If you don't, just stay away from me and we cool. That's just how I feel. I don't even need to know why. 67%. I think mine is like it's around there. It's probably a little lower with women though. But I can't really tell now. I have to go to like live content because a lot of men watch my short. I'm burying Eulogy Nate. Resurrected. I ain't talking to you, bro. He said I'm eulogizing Eulogy Nate, resurrecting Warzone Nate. Oh, shooky. Hold on. I'm making a new one tonight. I'm gonna make a new one because I know we'll get burnt out on the same one. I appreciate that. Shout out to the Cash App.
Let's make this one. Let's make this one. Money.
Oh man, I forgot. So I got a new juicer yesterday. And I forgot how fresh juice tastes. Got me some kale, little beets in it, little broccoli, some carrots. I got some sweet stuff too, some grapes, some black seed grapes. What else I put in here? Some blackberries, a lot of blue. I love blueberries and some raspberries. I know this might be weird, but that kale hit different. I like the bitterness in kale. But yeah, I got it because I'm about to get my Marlene, what you cooking? It's 1 in the morning. Girl, what you cooking? You better send me a native plate. Mac and cheese, ribs, and cornbread. Hey, yeah. You can overnight that. Where you get it? Just overnight it. I pay shipping and handling. I'd have made them ribs, jerk ribs. Don't tell me you making jerk ribs. Some collard greens right now. I like my collard greens mixed with mustard greens. Don't call me nasty. I just like collard greens mixed with mustard greens. I didn't know the difference growing up. Grandma used to always mix them collards and mustard, or collards and turnip greens. You just hungry. We eat them all. Yeah, that's what my grandmother was from Americus, Georgia. I don't know, it's a little small town called Americus, Georgia. Not too far from Atlanta or Albany. It's closer to Albany. Suge Nate in the house. No way. You know what I'm talking about? You know the area. If you know that area from America, I was about to say if you know that area, then you know my people. If you know that area, you definitely know my people. Yeah, if you know that area, they deeply rooted down there. It's man, I ain't even about to say that because I don't want to draw no attention to that. I don't even want that person to know. But yeah, this app is weird, man. You never know who you interacting with. That's how weird this app from is. You never know. Georgia is a beautiful state. It's just I'm not dealing with none of that stuff y'all go through down there. I'm staying in Michigan. Yeah, it's a real small world. Real small world. There's people on here, man. Mm, yeah, there's people on here. Live in Alabama now. My uncle, he just moved to. I forgot what part of Alabama he just moved to. He just moved to Alabama though. I know he moved. It's like a. I don't even know the name of it, so I don't even want to get the line. I know he was a lawyer in L.A. and when he retired, he was like, "Man, it costs too much to live here." He went by. He was like, "I paid 400,000 for this house." He was like, "You know how much I would have paid for this in L.A." He like 2.5 million. He got a nice big house. That's how it is in Michigan though. Like $1 million home here is like you go to LA or even in New York, like $1 million home here, you probably be paying like 5 or 10 million. Like a $200,000 home here, you'll probably be paying like 1 million to 2 million in New York or LA. And this is the crazy thing. It's a whole bunch of millionaires that live in Michigan. They got islands. You know, Michigan, if you look at the map of Michigan, you know, it's like a mitten, but it's another part above. That's actually Michigan too. But even in between those two parts of the state, it's a little island. And it's kind of dope because you can go to those islands. Like, but people own them. People live on them. Like little islands people live on. You know, crazy. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I said, like, I ain't moving out of Michigan. It costs too much to live everywhere else. Like my cousin stay in Queens. Yeah, I forgot how much she said her house cost, but I'm looking like, nah, like, ain't no way. Like, I ain't paying that for that. You come up here, you can, for what you paying for, you can get you a 4, 5 bedroom, 3.5 bath. You can get that easy. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with a camp. You know what? That's the crazy thing. My wife loves camping, right? And when our kids are very young, but she said as soon as they move out, she want to get a camper and just travel. You know, just travel to the U.S. Just living in the camper and we just travel. I'm like, that sounds good, but now I can't drive, so you will be doing all the driving. But no, ain't nothing wrong with that. My house with me, hey, and be out. You ain't limited. You free. You know, you ain't restricted. That's why I say it's so many. Like just having conversations with people, you can get so many different understandings on how you can live life, like the possibilities of living life. Like when I was young, I knew a guy who had a camper. He used to travel all the time. He used to just we only used to see him in the summer. He only come back in the summer. And where I grew up, well, we used to have this basketball where we used to play basketball at was like by where they parked the campers and stuff at. And his son was real good at basketball, but we would only see him in the summertime. So when we got cool and went and meet him, and like go back to his house and we talking, I was probably about 16, 17. And I'm trying to tell his dad, like, try to get him on our AU basketball team. And he was like, no, we only here during the hot seasons. We're not here in the winter. I'm like, what? And then he started telling me how he go from here to Florida, here to Florida, here to Florida. Like every winter here, he goes down to Florida. And he said he able to do that because they live in a camper. And it was a nice one. This was when they start building them, um, the double deckers, like you could extend the top part So yeah, that was dope. But he wasn't restricted. Made good money and everything. All over the yep. And see, that's what I'm saying. Then you living, you ain't restricted. It's just a different way of life to live. Just a different way you can live life. But things people don't understand, um, they don't understand. I just say it like that. But yeah, it's just a different, unique way to live life. Endless possibilities. You can go anywhere when you feel like it. You a farmer too? See, that's dope. When I was younger, my grandmother, we had a big backyard. And we had we had at the time I called it a farm because it was I'm talking about at least a half an acre of vegetables, and I thought that was a farm until I actually seen a farm. But she had a garden, so when I was young, she taught me how to garden, and now I'm happy she did that because I know at least a little bit. I know enough to grow some food, but there's always more you can know and grow. So I appreciate all the farmers who come through here. Shout out to Growing What I Eat. I dig his channel. I be all into the farming channels too, because those are skills you can never. Um, you will always find usage for those skills. Growing your own food. 3 years in a tent on the west side of Atlanta. At 20 years clean from crack and 20 days clean from alcohol, and that's what's up. And what's beautiful about that is the confidence you have to tell your story. Your story can reach other people and help other people. That's what I dig about your channel. That you just tell things like it is. You just tell things like it is, and your story can help so many other people because they can see, look what I achieved it. I did it, and you can too. That's what people need to see. We learn by example. You also got flowers too you can eat. That's dope. That's dope. Have you ever had dandelion soup? Dandelion soup is actually good. Y'all never tried it. Y'all should. Mm, my business. Yeah, but I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. Shout out to Nate. I just stole it from you. No, I ain't gonna be here too much longer. I just wanted to say thank you and appreciate you. Um, I couldn't have hit this, without y'all support. Everybody sharing, coming through, rocking. I greatly appreciate it. Like I said, and we got some more stuff coming. This was just really a pop up. You know, always told to celebrate even the small accomplishment. And anybody doing this YouTube thing, know, uh, every little accomplishment is huge. It's hard. It's not easy to get subs. It's not easy to get views. It's not easy. So you should pat yourself on the back for all those little milestones because they add up, you know, and they give you motivation to keep going. So always take the time out to celebrate the little things because the little things lead up to the big things. Yeah, but I appreciate everybody coming through, rocking with. We'll probably be back. We ain't anti-socials Friday. I'll probably come back on Saturday with. I'm coming back on Saturday with Cat Daddy. We gonna talk about resilience. So that should be dope. But y'all know what I always say. Care about how you feel. These are conversations to build nation. And if I say anything to resonate with you, do me a favor, hit that share button, tell somebody, help me spread the word. But until later, we out. Shout out to the Raptors.
try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, Could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they drive the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race, life is a chase. I